Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Well stopped in his tracks. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati. Talk about this Chiefs defense.
4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Cousins now. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Robinson up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This defense for the Chiefs, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Here's Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
2 yards to go, second down. Play action now. Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And caught by London. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Throwing, Cousins. His throw incomplete. Drake London, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Held them well under 200 yards of total offense. In today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. To throw, Cousins. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete. The Chiefs are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Ray McLeod. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. To the right side, and he's got more complete. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Cousins now from the 50. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Hand off now to Robinson. And shutting him off now open field. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing is Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Looking for London on the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, You and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And a dump off here to Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Mooney. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That is caught. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Cousins. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get...
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Cousins again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
On for the field goal of 23-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Cousins now.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Cousins to throw it.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he will take this this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, here in this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is down to 2. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Falcons ready to take over. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Moore, the man in motion. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now Cousins.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Chris Jones, the All-Pro, in on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now Cousins.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And it'll be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. Trent McDuffie on the return. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They go play fake. Mahomes.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. 2nd down and a yard.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Here's 3rd and 3. A handoff now for Pacheco.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now Mahomes.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. This is Pacheco.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Cousins.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Robinson up the middle.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing, Cousins.
And he's got the hook up here. That's Mooney.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Jarnell Mooney.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. To throw is Cousins.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 9. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Now second down and a few inches. Mahomes.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Here's Mahomes.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Here's Pacheco.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Mahomes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Second and 11 now. Hand off now to Robinson.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and 13.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Atlanta, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week.